I don't always know why things happen. Sometimes we have to take responsibility because it's our own actions. Sometimes the enemy is really working against us. Sometimes we can be like Job, where God allows the enemy to tempt us so that in this testing, we can bear good fruit and develop a relationship with God like never before. But then there are some times where it's just unexplainable. And we just literally have to hold on to the fact that I may not understand, it may not be what I wanted, it may be hard to find the good in it, but it doesn't discount that God is a good God and that He indeed can work all things together for the good of them who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. So, hey guys, I am back. It's been a long time. And first off, I'm so sorry for my very lengthy absence. I truly wanted to be so consistent. I don't even know where to start. I sat in this very same seat 3 weeks ago. And I did a whole recording that was explaining why I had been gone from YouTube for so long. I talked about a project I was going to do that day. And then 2 days later, I had a car accident. A minor car accident I thought I was going to recover from very quickly. Took me out of work for 3 weeks. And now I am back at work, but the pain is increasing. So many things happen. But you know what? It's life's journey. Life doesn't always go the way that we plan it. What I appreciate though is that no matter what we're going through or growing through, God has a way of using it to be a blessing. It's like saying that a dark cloud has a silver lining, and that I don't always know why things happen. Sometimes we have to take responsibility because it's our own actions. Sometimes the enemy is really working against us. Sometimes we can be like Job, where God allows the enemy to tempt us so that in this testing, we can bear good fruit and develop a relationship with God like never before. But then there are some times where it's just unexplainable. And we just literally have to hold on to the fact that I may not understand, it may not be what I wanted, it may be hard to find the good in it, but it doesn't discount that God is a good God and that He indeed can work all things together for the good of them who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. The last time I recorded a video, outside of the shorts where I did mention that I had a car accident and there was more aspects about what happened, my WhatsApp got hacked. Given that the phone I recorded on was the same phone the WhatsApp was on, I just never felt safe anymore. And when I thought that I was going to get the phone in a few days, I got the phone over a month later. No, when I tried to record on the phone, I said I was just going to pray, trust God. That did not go to plan either because the lighting I was going to use that at least give the video a better image quality, that thing just up and died. Up to now, I have no idea what happened. I borrowed that light just to do it until I bought mine. And so the light was gone, the phone wasn't there yet. By the time the phone came, I felt like I was struggling again and wrestling with what was going on. And I wasn't handling it well. So I felt the nudging from God just reminding me, you said you wanted a phone. I've got your good phone, which that's what I'm recording on right now. And why aren't you recording? I wasn't really following up with the weather report. So catch my shock when I found out that a storm was brewing out at sea. That storm became a hurricane. And I was starting to get nervous because all of the reports were saying it was going to be a direct hit for Jamaica. My Jamaica is situated into 14 parishes. My parish is more towards the central area of Jamaica. We were in the pathway for a direct hit. And so recording a video was not on my mind. I'm just so thankful to God that as it swerved, my family and I and a lot of persons who I saw around me were spared damage. And those who did get damages, that compared to what was happening to other parishes like St. Elizabeth, St. James, specifically, especially in Montego Bay area, Trelawney, they really got hit. So I came out of the hurricane just so grateful and prayerful. And I want to take the time out to say thank you, because if you were a part in any way, whether it was prayers, words of encouragement, donations in any shape or form, that you were there supporting the people of Jamaica through the challenges of the aftermath, the life after Hurricane Melissa, thank you so much. I have a video that's coming where I took a trip to St. Elizabeth, a neighboring parish, to go to a shelter and hand over some donations. And you hear me telling the video that I knew people would help, because there were different persons who would have been a part of the Jamaican diaspora. I realized there were persons who really loved Jamaica, had good memories and experiences from their time in Jamaica. So naturally, I know that there may be those who'd want to help. I did not expect the outpouring of love and support and help that Jamaica got to the magnitude that we got it. I'm still flabbergasted. And I know I don't even know the half of it. So thank you so much. But in that video, you get a first hand look. And even the video doesn't show it until you're there yourself. Just what the devastation looked like for many who really suffered, and I didn't even get into the heart of the damage. So I know that it is worse. My mom keeps playing these videos in the background, and I keep pausing to remind her, please, no videos. I'm trying to just get these all out before the light goes. So I'm not stopping this video. Remember, we said we're going to put perfection aside, we're just going to let it flow and make God lead. So here's the irony though. 2 days, was it 2 days? By the second day, after I came back from handing over the donations, I had a minor car accident. Now, persons were warning me about with the desperation surrounding those who needed help. Some unscrupulous activities were happening, so we needed to be careful and to remain safe. I did not expect that in the most unexpected way, the taxi I was in, that a brief, sudden pause was going to disrupt my life in such a huge way. I felt when my body went like this, the same sudden jerk in my spine. And the next thing I knew, I was at home in pain, doing an x ray. Now I have an appointment to see an orthopedic doctor. And I wouldn't be surprised if I end up being told I need to do physiotherapy. So I'm a little scared. I'm trying to be so faithful because God has been so good to me. And even throughout the whole time when I wasn't at work, God was taking care of me. And even the video I recorded that you'd see where I mentioned about the back injury, um, the result pretty much is that they didn't find an injury. However, I'm gonna hear what the orthopedic doctor says in more details. I don't know what he's gonna tell me. I'm just so grateful that so far it's not as bad or as worse as it could be. But having had back pain before and finally not feeling that pain, to be going through that and just the expenses behind it and the fear of what the worst case scenario can be, I'm just trying to focus my heart and my intention on gratitude, trusting God to provide, be my strength and my courage, and to just do what I need to do. And I've had my own series of health concerns, so I really hate having to constantly see a doctor and the moment of ambiguity, not knowing just how bad things can be. I'm reminded by this hurricane just how blessed I am because my challenges could have been far worse. I'm grateful for the goodness and mercies of God, but I'm learning to give myself grace that it's okay that I'm having a hard time and a challenging time at times with what has happened to me. It's okay to acknowledge that I am in pain because the pain is starting to come back increasingly since I've been at work and navigating between home and work. If you are still watching up to this point in the video, thank you for being here, for sticking with me, even when I've been so consistent. Until next time, take care, keep safe. God bless you. And whenever you're watching this, I really hope that you have a great and a blessed day today.